Hello everybody, Donkey here, and yes, we are back with some more Euro Truck Simulator 2. And this time, we have this Volvo FMX. And if you remember, a couple of videos back, I did the Volvo FMX Kipper Tipper. But this is just the normal tractor variant of it. The normal, just the cab and the truck. So yeah, we'll be taking this out. It's got a 500 horsepower engine, so it should be more than enough to pull this container. And we are taking this container from Plymouth to London, so going across the UK. And yeah, I mean, the Volvo, I am just loving this Volvo. I don't really mess around with Volvos too much. I've never really been a big fan of the Volvos, but this FMX is something else. And I mean, I'm loving this Volvo. I don't really mess around with Volvos too much. I've never really been a fan of Volvos, but I'm absolutely loving this FMX. It looks really cool. There's not a lot of options for it, mind you, but it is a heavy hauler. Volvos have always been known for heavy haulers, and with the industrial sort of heavy hauler look that it's got on the front there, it should do just fine. And I mean, this blue colour that it comes in is amazing. So let's jump in and start our journey. Okay, so we are in the cab. Let's have a quick look around here. So pretty basic. We've just got a standard mattress, probably won't be needing that, and yeah, just some standard Volvo stuff. And we've got the calculator and expense forms. But let's turn her on. We have got a bit of a sat nav there, which is quite useful. And if you're wondering what FOV I'm running, I am running a 90 field of view. So handbrake off. Let's also get some daytime running lights. And as you can see, the steering wheel is full of goodies. Now, this being a 500 horsepower, it can pull this container no problem, with ease. And we have got a 12-speed gearbox with retarder. And I've got to remember that we are in the UK. Last time I was in the UK and I thought I was still in Europe, so I was on the wrong side of the road. But no, we're turning here. And this is it's going to be quite a chill journey, I think. Plymouth to London, not too far. We've discovered quite a lot of cities in the UK. I was looking earlier. We've discovered quite a lot of towns and cities in the UK, but there's still a few that we haven't. I basically was trying not to, you know, do detours over to them in journeys. I'd rather we deliver stuff to them, but if they never get, you know, if they don't have real significance in this game on Pro Mods. I am running Pro Mods 2.51, but yeah, if they don't have any significance in this Pro Mods and there's no deliveries going there, we won't discover them. So we might have to do detours eventually, but we'll see. That is a very nice Renault Premium that just went past. Or was it a Renault T? I can't remember. But that was a very nice one with that trailer. And there's a really nice Mercedes MP2 over the other side of the road there. We need to be in this lane where everybody's going, look. You do see some really nice AI trucks in this game. Most of the mods that I download, they basically make it so the AI also uses those trucks, those mods. So you will see the Mercedes MP2 and MP3 and stuff like that rocking around. And you also will see the trailers as well, because the trailer mods that I put in, let's squeeze past this guy. The trailer mods that I put in also are used by the okay, don't know why you guys went over there, but they're also used by the AI. So it is interesting to see what the AI is hauling, and I get some ideas actually from the AI when I see a really cool truck that I want to sort of replicate, such as this Volvo, which is a nice segue. This is basically where I got, basically after I did that Volvo tipper. If you haven't seen that video, I will leave a little pop-up in the top right, and you can go check that out. Also, if you're a new viewer and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so you don't miss any of my Eurotruck content when it comes out. But yeah, after that Volvo tipper, the FMX Volvo tipper, I was just hooked, and I saw the Volvo FMX. I had the mod installed, but I saw it on as an AI truck rolling around, and it was in red. And I was like, I'm gonna do like a sort of mod spotlight on that truck, because it is quite cool. It is cool as a tipper, but it's also cool as just a normal tractor unit. But I get most of my ideas from either Reddit, seeing like a picture that someone's put up, and I'm like, I wanna try and do that myself. You know, truck and trailer combo. Or I will see the AI trucks rolling around with something. Like that Renault Premium that we saw, or Renault T, I can't remember which one it is. But that white Renault with that trailer, that makes me want to go and find that and haul that, because that was really cool. And this is a really weird part of the UK, look. Super like dense foliage. You can tell that we're out in the country. We're nowhere near big London yet. I might have to slow down because these roads are a little bit wobbly. Nice petrol station there. Correct use of moving over there for that guy. Even though I think that Mini was just going to go for it anyway, he wasn't going to stop. But yeah, I just want to say, if you are a new viewer and you have subscribed, I really appreciate it. My last couple of videos have been getting a lot of views, and a lot of people have been coming to the channel, which is very nice. So if you are new, I appreciate it. I thank you. Your contribution to the channel really helps, because we are trying to reach 1,000 subs, and we are close to that goal. We are close. We're like 200 subs off, that's quite a feat to do, but we will get there eventually. Can I move over into this lane? I hope so. But yeah, a lot of my traffic comes from Reddit. I do post on Reddit. There's a link on my channel if you want to go check out my Reddit. I post a lot of, you know, photos and stuff that I take in-game there. And as well as I've got an Instagram as well. So if you want to check out my Instagram, there is a link on my channel as well. If you go to my channel and check on the banner, you'll see the links to my Instagram and Reddit. And you can go follow me at both of them. But yeah, video wise, we are doing well. We have a schedule now. Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Monday is always going to be train sim, and then Wednesday and Friday is always going to be Eurotruck. So if you're only interested in Eurotruck, you know, those are the days that those will come out. But we also will have extra stuff in the meantime, like in between those dates. Hey, we discovered Exeter. Yeah, we will be sprinkling some other stuff in, some IRL stuff, but you'll have to stay tuned for that. So subscribe if you want to check out that IRL stuff coming very soon. chilling in this Volvo, really. Wow, look at this view over here. That doesn't look like the UK in my opinion, but that is a good view nonetheless. And this Volvo is just like pulling this container no problem. This container is quite heavy. I think obviously without this 500 horsepower engine it wouldn't probably be able to pull it. It would struggle. But we're pulling this with ease. But that's what Volvos are known for. Volvos are known for their heavy haulage capacity, or off the road a little bit there, but that's okay. We'll just power on, get past these guys. I really don't know. I really hope we're not coming off soon. If I, no, that's, we can actually check. We're not coming off anytime soon. I use a G29 as well, if you were wondering. That's my wheel setup, wheel and pedal setup, G29. And there is buttons on the G29. I have assigned them all to things in the cab, and one of the buttons is to change the mode on the navigation screen. I've also got one for the truck. Obviously, I can change. I can, you know, see we're doing 64 mile an hour at the moment. 62. So I can change a lot of stuff in the truck. And obviously I've got engine start, parking brake, window wipers, stuff like that, lights. Which I actually was going to check if this got as an interior light. That's hazards. Doesn't look like it. We are all over the place trying to mess with these buttons. We are probably going a little bit fast for a container. That's probably why we're all over the place. It's sort of, yeah. But regarding to the videos, we were doing some little sort of cinematics at the start of the video. The last couple of videos I've sort of tried not to do them as much because I prefer the commentary, and from what I've seen is if you don't start your video straight off with the commentary, people tend to just click away. So those little cinematics would play, people would watch, and then they would click away because there was a drastic change. But if you start it as a commentary straight off, people tend to stick around. So that's what I've been doing. I've sort of been sprinkling the sort of nice shots of the truck in with the commentary, and it seems to have worked for the last couple of videos. So that's probably that's the sort of what's going on here. Okay. Something's happened. Oh, someone's, I don't know what that guy was doing. He was like turned around the other way. Jeez. But yeah, well, that's sort of like the format we're going to be going with, I think. And are we coming off here? We are. I think. Nope, next one. I'm sorry if this isn't like a pure drive. I'm not trying to rush through it or anything. I'm just here having a good time. Now, we will be using some of the trucks that we've used previously in some upcoming episodes. So, if you particularly liked, say, the Mercedes MP2, that was the last video we did, or the Scania R, we will be using those again, so stay tuned for those. Well, that's a cool one. That's a cool trailer. Might have to get into the middle lane there, because, oh, yeah, we need to get into the middle lane. We're not going, we're going London. Oh, we didn't have to. Could have stayed in that lane. But yeah, Eurotruck is, well, SES have released the open beta for the next update for Eurotruck, which is 1.40, and that apparently is, they've changed a lot of the lighting, the way lighting works in the game. They've changed a lot of the sort of skybox to make it look a lot better. I think they are working towards making the game graphically look better. I mean, I'm using a mod called Project Next Gen, which adds sort of like the nice skybox and the sort of updated textures. But if SES are working towards that themselves, that is great, because it means that, well, the game will be a lot more stable than downloading a mod, even though the mods are quite stable. This guy with the, it's got like a tipper on the back there. That's quite a cool one. That orange. What is that? Is that Scania? It is. That was a nice truck. But yeah, SES are working on, you know, updating the game, which I won't be updating to 140 immediately, mainly because most of the mods that I use won't update straight away. I mean, for instance, pro mods will take a while to update. Usually, it's quite quick normally, but it's usually like a week or two until they update. But the open beta means that they can get working on the update straight away, which is quite good. But yeah, I won't be updating straight away to 140 until most of the mods that I use update. Some of them probably will still work in 140, but some of them will probably stop working and will break. So we'll just have to see which ones work and which ones don't. Either way, I'll always let you know in the description or the title of the video whether it's for the latest version of Eurotruck or not. For instance, the FMX, Volvo FMX Kipper that I did, that wasn't working in 1.39, and I stated that in the title and the description. So if you really want to try out these mods that I use and you don't know whether they work for the latest version or not, I always test if they do. So if I say that it doesn't work in the latest version, it doesn't. Because I know the frustration of downloading a mod that said it's for the latest version and it's not, and you're there like, why did they say that it is when it clearly isn't? So yeah, I will always test it and let you know. It's getting a bit more busy and a bit more built up now. We must be getting close to London. All this traffic. This guy's slipping in there. What's he doing? Yeah, all this traffic now coming into London. This container is going to be interesting. It's slightly a bit longer than like a normal curtain side trailer. So going around London, I mean, we have done some long trailers around London and it wasn't too bad, so we'll have to see how it goes. But there is a mod that I'm looking at trying out, and it's like insane haulage trailers, like insane lengths, the sort of thing you'd see on mega projects, or I forgot the show, but they move They move like massive trains and stuff and buildings. It's like mega moves or something. That mod is pretty insane. That would be a pretty cool one. You'd need a really heavy hauling truck to do that, like a Volvo or something, with like the highest power engine that you can get. But we might check that out at some point. Right, central London is straight on. I'm not sure if we're going into the centre of London, but as you can see, it's a lot more built up now than back when we started in Plymouth. I imagine we're staying on here. This is where I'm going to need to concentrate, because we could go down the wrong road. And I mean, I'm running a mod that's on the workshop, Steam Workshop, that removes the barriers. In this game, a dead end will normally have a barrier in it, so you can't go down it, and you'll just... I think it breaks the immersion a little bit to have these barriers on the road. Yes, it helps you, like, it stops you from going down them, but I just dislike the barriers. I think that it breaks the immersion completely. So I downloaded a mod on the Steam Workshop that removes the barriers for the dead end roads. But the problem is you can go down them by accident. So if you're not paying attention, you will just come to a dead end. The road runs out and you're like, oh, I've gone down the wrong way. But if you follow the sat-nav, most of the time it's not a problem. And it remains immersive. Right, we're finally getting some buildings now, so we are finally coming into London. We've been over this bridge before, I think. This takes us sort of... I'm not sure if we're on the ring road or it takes us into the centre, but in Pro Mods, London is huge. They have really fleshed it out and made it a huge... like, basically made it like the capital. It is... you could literally do a job in London from one half to the other, and it would take you probably as much time as it's taken me to do this journey, which is quite cool. Because if they ever add, well, I know that you can download mods for buses and stuff, but if they ever add buses and stuff, that is a really, really cool thing that you could do on Pro Mods, is do like a whole sort of bus journey in London. There's the Gherkin in front of us. Park Lane is ahead. Up so quick with this 500. Why is this guy stopping? Classic van driver, just stopped in the middle of the road. Okay. Maybe he was like delivering something to that building. Wouldn't surprise me. As you can see, this is really built up. This is Pro Mods at its finest, I would say. Is just making built up areas like this just really, really fun to drive through. And I mean, I've not discovered like all the roads around London in Pro Mods, because they have made it absolutely huge. But as well, what helps is the I've got a traffic mod on, which, you know, intensifies the amount of traffic that you get on the road. And London is quite busy. Oh, there's one of the new buses. What's this on there? What's this coming up now? This red car. Lightning McQueen, is it? It's a. Is that a fire car? Police car? I don't know. That was a police car, I think, but it was red. Interesting. Right, we need to get over into this lane. This is pure centre. This is great. This is why I play this game. It's for stuff like this. Oh look, we're getting closer and closer to the gherkin. Oh, we're dropping off right here. So we are literally dropping off in the centre of London here. This is quite cool. I don't think I've ever been down here to do the delivery or do a delivery. We're literally going into this construction site here. Alright, they want us to park it there. Okay. So let's turn around and get lined up. Oh look, there's one of the trailers we took last time with the Mercedes. Not a very big space we have here. I think we're going to have to do it like this. Alright, let's see. Wrong way. It's going to be quite difficult. Let's just quickly check our other side. We are pretty good. Start bringing it back in. The good thing about the Volvo is it's got quite a flat front on it actually, so you know we didn't hit that fence because of that. It's quite difficult now as it's a blind. Can't really see too much. I keep stalling it. It's quite hard to see though on this tiny little mirror. Where I'm actually aiming. It's going to be a problem though, this cement here. Let's just take a look at the external camera. Where are we? Well, we could have come over a bit more actually. Obviously it is easier in the external camera, but I was trying to do it in cab, which is, it's quite fun. It's difficult to see on the other side though, most of the time. Apparently they'll take it there, but I want to get a much better park on the go, which is fine. Now that we've made it past those concrete pillars, we can sort of line her up better. not really too bothered about where the truck goes. Because that is pretty straight. Let's go a bit more. And they'll take it there. Alright, that is us. It's in neutral. And right, we'll take a look at the truck and call it a day, I think. So, that was the Volvo FMX, and it's got a 500 horsepower engine in this blue colour. Really, really nice truck. Pulled this container super well. If you want to check this mod out, I will leave it down in the description, and all the other mods that I use. And yeah, if you enjoyed, I'd appreciate a like. If you're a new viewer and you haven't subscribed, please do so down below. You'll be a big help to the channel. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.